Ladies and gentlemen, gather around, because today we're talking about something that's a little, well, let's say compact. Well, let me introduce you to a tiny, quirky, and altogether wonderful anomaly in the automotive world, the Mazda K360. No, this isn't some high-tech electric wonder or a hypercar designed to make you feel like you're in a spaceship. This is a three-wheeled mini truck that could fit in your garage, your backyard, or, depending on your taste, your living room. But first, if you love hearing about obscure, unique vehicles, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video. I've got plenty of quirky rides to show you, and trust me, you won't want to miss any of them. Alright, back to the Mazda K360. You might look at this tiny truck and think, is that really going to help someone haul anything? Well folks, this thing was a game changer when it was introduced in 1959. We're talking about a three-wheeled vehicle, weighing in at just 485 kilograms, that's about 1,070 pounds, with a top speed of 40 miles per hour, roughly 64 kilometers per hour. Not exactly your Formula One car, but it had what mattered: reliability and practicality. First off, this wasn't some glorified motorcycle with a cart on the back. Oh no, Mazda had a vision here. The K360 came with a roof and doors. Luxury features back in the day, trust me. A proper steering wheel, no more handlebars. And it could even seat two people. That's right, folks. You could actually take someone with you. And it had a flatbed for all your cargo. Needed to move some goods around Tokyo or wherever you were in 1959 Japan? This was the solution. But let's talk about what really made this truck stand out: the engine. It had a 356cc air-cooled V-twin engine cranking out a solid 16 horsepower. Yes, you read that right. 16. But hey, considering the truck's weight and size, it was enough to do the job. The engine was cleverly placed behind the cab, lowering the center of gravity for better handling. Oh, and don't forget the cool air intakes on the rear quarter panels. Mazda wasn't just throwing stuff together, they were thinking of everything. At just under 3 meters long, 1.28 meters wide, and 1.43 meters high, the K360 was designed for tight streets and steep hills. It was built to take on the narrow roads of post-war Japan, where larger vehicles were a nightmare. And it did its job. Well enough that over 280,000 of these little trucks were sold by the time production ended a decade later. That's pretty impressive, considering the competition from other Japanese car makers like Daihatsu and Mitsubishi. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is just a small truck. But here's where it gets interesting. The K360 laid the groundwork for Mazda's future success. In fact, just a year after its release, Mazda went on to produce the R360, their first passenger car. It had the same engine, but with more power, and of course, 4 wheels. Mazda soon dominated the K car market, and the rest, as they say, is history.